Gemini, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today, I am here to do your reading for January. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Yes, the time has arrived. I'm so excited to be doing monthly overviews for all of you. Let's get into this. Happy holidays. I hope you've been enjoying your time, friends and family, nature, spirit, all that good stuff. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever holiday you celebrate. I send you love, and thank you for tuning in. All right, thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Gemini. Okay, let's shuffle one more time. We're going to throw the spread down. We're going to talk a little bit about what I'm seeing and feeling, and then we're going to go into some pre-shuffled oracle messages by Queen of the Sun Oracle deck. Let's see, current energy, Spirit. Current energy for Gemini. What's happening for Geminis? Whew. Have you been in a whirlwind? I just felt you like, oh, I got to sit down and like you've been busy. You've been busy, busy, busy. All right, you need a break. Right, Gemini? You need a break. Whoop. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You're juggling. Juggling a lot these days, Jenna. But I can do it. I'm a master of the juggle. Ooh, High Priestess. Ooh. It's interesting because you got in your pre-shuffled, we'll talk about that in a moment, but you got the card of possibility, which was represented by Sam Hain, which is the veil is pretty thin for Gemini Nation right now, where you're gonna intuit a lot about your path forward at this time, especially around your purpose. Ooh, your intuition's just really, really on point. Oh, wow. You're feeling really good, Gemini. We have the Ace of Cups over the High Priestess. So you could be trying to, you feel like something's coming. This Ace of Cups is abundance. It's the flow of emotion. It could be new love, but you're feeling something coming. Yeah, that's why you have the card of possibility. I like this, Gemini. Yeah. Overall general energy, 4 of Wands. So you're looking at your foundational energy, your structures that you have in place. This could be you maintaining that, or you could be heading towards something that's going to be part of your life for the long haul, I'm hearing. Ooh, this feels good. This is also rite of passage. So this month you could be going through some sort of marker, signpost, guidepost in life. 4 of Wands can also represent the home. So you could feel just an abundance of love in your home, or feeling really positive about something that feels like home to you. Getting all those messages, downloads. Justice and your opportunity. A right being made wrong. Things feeling on point for you. Balanced energy. Ooh, I like this for you. Another major arcana. Okay. The challenge, King of Wands. You're trying to fan the flame of fire. What's going on here? We'll get into this in a moment. We're going to clarify. Page of Swords. Let's calm it down a little bit. It's like, let's just take our time. Let's do the research. Let's gather the facts. Okay? Because a lot of what your pre-shuffled messages are going to indicate in a moment is that you need to stop and think for a minute. Stop and think. Take a moment. Pause. Ooh, 3 of Wands. Okay, you are. 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So what you don't see coming is what you don't see coming. It's like this 3 of Wands is like, I feel something. You've got this anticipatory energy, Gemini, and you're going back and forth about what is it? Could it be this? Could it be that? Is it a promotion? Is it, a new person? There's something that a lot of you coming into this reading are like, you feel something coming in. And it's going to make you feel good, make you feel emotional. And it's going to create even more stability in your life, but you might be back and forth about it. 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. You're also needing some patience about something that you're trying to secure in your 3D reality, and trying not to go back and forth too much. This is also the card of juggling. You're showing me I've got it, right? I've got these structures in place. There's something you want to go toward. You want to take action on, but it's either you can't or you're just waiting for it to get the green light. Okay, let's talk about your pre-shuffled oracle messages, because there's this aspect when I first pulled this. This is the card of purpose. It's about taking the time to stop and think about your next move, your next actions, to deeply think about what you want to experience and the steps required of you to get there. So when we talk about purpose, we have to really think about, like, it's rarely just one thing. Think about when you were 5. I think my purpose when I was 5 years old, it was to ride when I was like 8, 9. But for a while, my purpose in life was to ride, the green machine. Was it the green machine or the big wheel? Anyway, your purpose is different at every age. So we need to recognize that. A lot of times we get stuck in our common ideology in our present era of, like, we have to have one purpose. No, you're looking at the next purpose. You've had many purposes. And so all you know is that the purpose that you're reaching for right now, it hums with this electricity. And it's with us until we're ready to take action. And I feel like this is the month where you're like, okay, I'm going to take action. It's like, I have to do it. Something's compelling you around your purpose this month to take action, because the next card is the card of illumination. It's almost like you're getting like this download from spirit here to take action. It's around you having some aspect of your purpose is around being a light bearer, because this is Suryadev, and he is one of the most powerful solar gods. And he brings illumination. He brings light. So whenever you go out in the world, you bring love, you bring knowledge. This is about taking the time to gather wisdom. And I do see some of you are going back to school. You're learning a new skill, trying to keep everything in balance, right? Between your life and your work. But, this beautiful aspect of this beautiful solar god is that you're here to move forward with your life and to increase your light quotient and to help others access theirs. So if you're looking for, like, someone to tell you that, yes, your work matters, that it's important, I'm here to tell you that, and to not give up on your purpose, right? So this is moving forward very much. You know what? I'll be surprised if we don't get the Chariot. For a minute, I was like, where is the Chariot? But I don't see it quite yet. I think it's going to come out. All right. The next card we have is the card of possibility. Like I said, Samhain, which is about the thinning of the veil. And also, though, what is Halloween? It's also death. So we're looking at what we need to strip away, what we need to release, what we need to create space for. So some of you may be leaving one aspect of your career, or even one. My father was for 25 years in the military, and then he was 25 years as a professor, and he went through this big shift in the middle of his life. And so I'm getting that example because you could be feeling like it's like the end of an era in one aspect of your career and the beginning of something new, where your purpose is shifting. And it has something to do with, illuminating the world and bringing forth your creative fire. So Spirit is indicating in the month of January, you need to let die what isn't working in your life, okay? And you need to think about things. So this is about allowing whatever wants to come forth through your high priestess energy to come forth. It could come spilling out of you. You could just be like, oh my God. I remember when I got really inspired to automatic write, and I had a really deep connection with Spirit. I don't do it as often as I used to, but for a long period of time, that's how I communed with Spirit, was through channeling, writing. So that's just an example. But there's something that you could be studying or learning about in the month of January that's really lighting your fire. And you're wanting to apply it. You're wanting to create it and bring it into the world. But you're going to have to let go of something. There's some sort of sacrifice that might need to be made here. Let's go into clarifying. I do see you feeling really good, though, overall, about where you're headed. You're focusing on more practical things in the near future with this King of Pentacles. I just love this energy that you're in right now. It's like I want to just sustain this beautiful connection I have with my spiritual essence, right? You've got this gorgeous soul flame fire coming out. 4 of Wands. Four of Wands. What do we have here? Ooh, Judgment. Decision time. Decision time. Strength. Knight of Swords. Boy, do you ever have fire? Something is making you go, charge. It's like galloping toward, it's like the more you go towards your own inner priestess, your high priestess energy, your intuition. It's like your intuition's going to be like your key. It's your superpower this month. So your intuition is going to allow you to make some big decisions in January about where you want to go, what you want to experience. It's about purpose. It's about your stability. It's like you're showing me your stability is very important. You're going through a beautiful rebirth, renewal around you and your fearlessness. Gemini, there's you like, it's like you got the eye of the tiger right now around something. And it feels right. It feels just. Let's go into justice. But this energy for the month, it's like, it's a celebration. It's a rite of passage. You're getting the green light from spirit with the judgment here. This is, the angelic kingdom trumpeting like, yes, 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 I'm ready. And you're being lit up. Your solar plexus, strength. Being fearless, walking away, stripping away from ego fear and heading straight for like that hero journey into the next chapter of your life. Like I said, you sense something. You sense something coming in. What's this justice? Two of Pentacles, which we have in the immediate future. Yeah, I got it. This is about you coming in direct alignment with your fire, which we have the Queen, right? That's your magnet energy, your attraction energy, and then your King, which is, I'm going to go out there and do it. So right now you could be attracting through you being in such this beautiful balance within. I see you in this really poised place. Despite everything you're juggling, you're at a crossroads around your purpose right now and around what you want to create in 2025. And the steps you got to take to get there with the steps. Okay? And the possibilities are endless. I think you're in a very self-actualized, I am empowered, hear me roar, and I can create what I want. So you could be sitting in the beginning of this year thinking about what you're going to do for 2025. And you're going back and forth. Well, I could do this, I could do that. But you're attracting all these things to you. And what it is the more you're in this higher vibration, the more you're being met with that outside of you. I love it. This is about you coming into balance too with your, like I said, your inner fire and expressing that outwardly. Woof, it's almost like you're getting like gassed up here at the gas station. I don't know what you're doing, but it's like either you're doing a lot of spiritual practices or it's just that time in your life where you've developed a lot of wisdom and you've really cultivated your intuition and your spiritual gifts. And there's just this outpouring, right? It's almost like spirit's pouring into you and you're letting it flow through you. So your work has a lot to do with that. This is beautiful. Now, if we want to talk about relationship, I do see a match here, a fiery match, and you're releasing some blocks around that because you're sitting here in the Queen of Wands, like ready to go, right? You could be ready to go to the next level with someone, moving in, getting into a commitment in January. But there's a challenge here with the King of Wands. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see why the challenge is here with the King of Wands. Ooh, death. There's the Chariot. What to tell you? There's the Chariot and the Temperance. Yeah, you're trying to either co-create, right, with the universe, with your spiritual gifts, and it could be twofold. For a lot of you, it's both, where you are really working on your purpose, fleshing it out, learning what you need to learn, taking a moment, right, to pause, to consider your next steps in January for the new year. You're letting, this beautiful energy flow through you, through your high priestess energy. We have a lot of majors here. I mean, we just had 3 majors come out over the King of Wands. So it's like you want to take action yesterday, But you're like, hold on, let's take a moment. Let's not get too, carried away here. There's something transforming. We'll go past and beyond this creative fire purpose energy. And we'll talk about whatever connection you find yourself in, where you're it's been difficult for you to find balance in this. There's been some blocks. You've been at a crossroads in this connection, trying to consider, okay, what do we need to do to change this, to make it better, right? To feel the love, right? To put the love first, right? I see things really changing for the better here. The challenge is really co-creating together and moving forward on the same page and with confidence. But there is a transformation over a connection here, a major one. Like one of the biggest transformations that you've probably ever felt with this person, for those of you in a partnership. Ooh, others of you are really getting in alignment with you, and you're wanting to attract new love and something coming toward you. And you starting that initial, let's communicate. Right? Page of Swords. That's indicates texting, getting together, learning more about somebody. I'm getting a lot of messages between those who are in partnerships and those who are single. But your challenge is to come back into balance, right? After going through some sort of ending and moving forward with confidence, right? In this fire energy, taking action. Some of you are like, all right, I'm going to date. Right? Or I'm just going to go out and do some new things, wherever my passions are, I'm going to go towards that. And it's going to increase your opportunities, right? To actually engage with someone. I see this, a lot of this is more about you coming into alignment with you and what your desires are, and not sitting on the fence and actually taking action. Let's go into this near future here, but this is a new beginning. I think you see this new beginning coming in. You're hearing the call, actions being taken, blocks are being removed. I love this energy. Ooh, now we have fours coming out. You are really working on foundational energy, like who's coming with me? Who do I want, to journey with? Who do I want to work with? I like this energy. Oh, there we are, the Four of Wands. Goodness me. You definitely are headed towards a commitment. For a lot of you, either healing a commitment and you're like, I'm holding on to this, come what may, we're transforming the hell out of this thing. All right. Like where you're seeing a shift in the energy, or you've been doing a lot of healing work and you have been holding back a bit, learning more and more about what you need for yourself, like basically raising your standards. I'm just heard that. Gemini, you've been raising your standards and elevating in yourself. And now you're calling in someone from this higher standard place because it feels like you're happy with what you've created in your life. We have the Four of Wands coming out on both ends here between the overall general energy for January and the immediate future. So you're not going to lose the momentum or lose that sense of security and stability you've already created. But I do see you going through this deep healing process in a connection, whether it's someone new coming in or someone you've been dealing with. And learning a lot from the process, staying humble on the road, right? When it comes to love and keeping your heart open, you're definitely, it's like something's cracking you open a little bit more, Gemini. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. I see it as like this anticipatory energy for those of you who are waiting for this to happen. And you're like, am I going to get into a commitment? I do see this coming in. For some of you, it's 3 months out. And you got a little bit more time to prepare and still to continue to elevate and hold your standards high. And if this comes down to your own creative purpose, there's something around the more you heal and the more you work on resting and restoring your energy and taking time right now, the better poised you're going to be for what's coming in. Because when this comes in, it's almost like, whoa, it's like when you're juggling and you get some new aspect of your life, whether it's a new career, a new job, a new soulmate, a new friend, whatever's new, it's foundational. It's going to come in and you're going to be like, whoa, let me just add this other ball and I'm going to be juggling more. And it's like you're going to incorporate this, whatever this thing is that's new for you. And you're going to have to be patient with yourself at first to get used to it. It feels good though. It feels like it's going to allow you to open up more deeply. More deeply, Gemini. I knew it. 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Swords. Wow. What a combo right there. Wow. I think that a lot of you have gone through some sort of significant shift, some sort of ending, either in, okay, end of chapter, right? In my love life, let me do all this healing work. Let me raise my standards. And now you've got somebody new coming in and you're looking at your values and your traditions and what you really want. But we have a strong indication of marriage potential, love being met, juggling, somebody new coming into your life, laying the foundational energy. This person you might meet from afar or they live from afar. Okay. It's almost like the life as you know it as a single person may be over in 2025 because there's marriage ahead of you. There's deep commitment ahead of you. Others of you who are in a partnership, you want to lay to rest the things that have undermined the stability of this connection, and you're trying to be patient with grounding the energy and stabilizing the energy. I don't see it ending. I just see things needing to be transformed to improve the connection. Okay? Because at the heart of this is you either know you've got something beautiful and new coming in and your intuition tells you so, or you already have like this frequency of I'm shifting and my connection is shifting with this person. Either way, it's a period of renewal where you're exercising fearlessness and going after the things that you want and creating change. And if it comes, if we're going to talk and speak on your purpose here, it's like fall in love and commit to the things that you know that you want and cut away and release the things that aren't going to serve you moving forward, that you know you need to release that don't belong, all right, that just make you feel unstable, right, in your foundational energy. It really is. We're getting to that time in our collective energy where it really is, okay, there are people who are going to be riding a higher timeline who are all about unconditional love and the pathway of illumination. And there are people who are not as interested in that. And that's okay. We all have free will. We can choose. And you're showing me that you're way interested in that. And you want to be surrounded by people that support that in you because it's part of your purpose. And without that, you're actually sacrificing parts of yourself that you don't want to do. It's not healthy for you, in other words. Incongruent, I call it. Let's get some advice from Spirit. But this feels like a very charged month for you. Very charged month. And I saw 6 of Wands. Let's get some advice. Well, this is a quick one. This one came out quick. Let's see. Let's see what the advice is, though. What Spirit wants to say to you about all this. Yeah, you're removing some blocks. Coming back into balance. 2 of Swords. Crossroads. Decision time. About what you want. Yeah, and trusting your path. 7 of Swords. Ooh, yeah, you got a lot of... Don't get too caught up in your head now. That's your advice. Trust your intuition. Wow. You've got a big shakeup. This is... Wow, I didn't see this tower before. You've got a big shakeup going on. Knight of Swords is in the overall general energy. It's here for your advice. So you're charging forward. You might have someone powerfully coming in too. I feel like not only are you moving forward with your purpose, it's like someone's going to just come like, I think I did this with Libra once where you're galloping right towards, more greater illumination, greater fulfillment, the abundance, a cup of love, right? Feeling it, right? Feeling lit up. And being so on point with your intuition, and you're just galloping off into the sunset, and then you've got someone who's going to come galloping up behind you, and you're going to be like, who the heck are you? Where did you come from? And it's like, it feels like someone who's meant to be a part of your life, who holds the same value and tradition that you do. And when you meet someone like that, it's like, just allow it to flow. You don't need to categorize it. I mean, this could very well be a new romantic partner for some of you. Others of you, this is the realization that you and you alone can choose to trust in whatever decision that you have to make this month about what needs to be released so you can actually go towards the light. It's like release whatever's weighing you down. I liken it to that cork. If you got something that's pulling you down and you have this beautiful spiritual calling, at a certain point, you're going to have to release that so you can come back up to the surface because that's where you need to live. You can't stay down there for that long before you're like, I got to get out of here. So there's some sort of interesting shakeup, some sort of surprise, and it feels like someone coming into your life, someone new entering the scene, or a new frequency entering the scene that's going to allow you to maybe strategize a bit and come out of this indecision, okay? I'm going to get a couple more. about the path forward. Yeah, you are powerfully manifesting. Co-creating with spirit. We have the Magician coming out. And we have the Two of Wands. Hold the vision. I feel like you got somebody, and here's the thing. It's like, don't get attached to the person. You two might be attracted to each other because you both are attracted to the same thing outside of you. And you're like, oh my God, they're like in it too. This could be someone that you're going to partner up with an idea in business. It could be someone that you just want to support and they want to support you in your work. It could be a partnership. But whatever this is, it feels like you're manifesting a vision and you're making decisions that it's about the new. It's all about the new, Gemini, because you're reaching for the new chapter in your life and you're laying to rest the old chapter, and you have the world in the palm of your hands. This truly is, the world is your oyster. I think you've mastered that law of attraction, the power of co-creating with the universe and removing any blocks that make you play small. You got this, Gemini. I have all the faith in the world that you know how to navigate January. Let's get a Sacred Forest Oracle to close this off. But I would get excited. Whatever this is, it's like you've waited for it for a while. You have. Oh, wow. This is interesting. This is the same one that I just did Leo. Leo got purification. And that might be why you got Samhain, because you're releasing a lot at this time so you can move forward and charge ahead. There's some changes, big changes in January for you. Some of you are aware of this. Some of this is going to be some surprises. All right, now we have Pine Spirit. Your energy field is being cleansed of all that it doesn't need. Traditionally, pine branches have been used in cleansing ceremonies because ancient people revered their purifying qualities. This card's appearance is a message to release what doesn't serve, support, or empower you. Let go of anything that feels dull and murky in your life. Cleanse your body and your environment by doing cleaning, space clearing, and clutter clearing. When your auric field is cluttered and energy is dingy, you can't see the world clearly and still have trouble hearing the messages from spirit. The time has come to lighten up. Eat and live lightly. Before a shiny, vibrant new cycle can begin, it is essential to let go of the old. The brilliance that pours through you can then shine throughout your life and also help many people. But first, the path has to be made clear. The Spirit of the Pine says, let go of the old, discarded and unused. Purify and cleanse and clutter clear your home, your body, and your life. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you. Take time for total purification. You'll feel brighter and also be a clearer channel for the light. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you are a channel for the light, my dears. I mean, if I ever saw that, High Priestess, Ace of Cups. And you have this renewal energy. At every turn, you've got this assistance from spirit. And you're going to be stepping into your fire energy. There's something foundational coming into your life that you've been waiting for. And it feels like love and a commitment. If not, it's something that is like you're both attracted to, and it's something deeply spiritual. It has to do with coming together with other people in your purpose, your spiritual purpose, and laying to rest some of the karma that you don't need to learn through anymore, right? When we get off that karmic wheel, it's such a relief because we learn there's a big difference between staying in a higher timeline of feeling alignment with self, and then everything outside of you mirrors that. Or you are still in that karma of having to learn through suffering. And it doesn't mean you don't ever suffer again when you're on the higher timeline. It just means you're in the control room, right? You have the power. You're like, I can be in this higher timeline, and I am the hero of my journey, which you have the hero here a lot with the Knight of Swords. This is the hero of the card deck. Or I can be in the lower timeline. And I'm talking about this a lot because there's a critical point this year, because we're in a 9-year, where it's time for completion. It's time to wrap up these karmic cycles. It's time to stop playing small, to stop living in fear. And Gemini, you get all this. That's why I'm just repeating what you already know. And I think that you're on the path. Stay on the path and don't let anyone take you off of it, okay? You know that now. So, in the spirit of that, I send you love. Happy holidays. Take care.